She was standing by the window when I first saw her that night. Red dress, cigarette smoke, and a look that wasn't quite right. She smiled when she saw me, but looked away just as fast, like she already knew some things are better left in the past. We talked about the weather, we talked about nothing at all, but every word between us felt like something more. She had a ring on her finger, I had a promise of my own. Two people sitting close together, both knowing we should go home. There are women you can love, and women you must leave alone. Not because the feeling isn't real, but because the price is too high to pay. She was the woman I couldn't have, the one I wanted anyway, the kind of love that feels like heaven and leaves you with hell to pay. We never crossed the final line, but came close enough to know sometimes the deepest kind of love is the one you never let yourself show. She asked me once if I ever wondered what would have happened if we'd met at a different time. I told her yes. Then she smiled and said she wondered too. We sat there quietly, listening to the rain, knowing that another lifetime might have given us a different name. But this was the life we had, and there were people waiting, people who trusted us, people who didn't deserve our betrayal. So I stood up, put my coat on, and left before midnight. I wanted to turn around, I wanted her to call my name, but sometimes a man has to choose between what he wants and who he wants to remain. She was the woman I couldn't have, the one I wanted anyway, the kind of love that feels like hell and leaves you with hell to pay. We never cried. came close enough to know sometimes the deepest kind of love is the one you never let yourself show. I never touched her, never called her mine, but I loved her for a little while in another life.
My brother sold me out for a seat at somebody's table. Told them everything he knew. Just to prove that he was able. He knew where I was weak. He knew what I had hidden. He knew every mistake I'd made, every promise I'd been given. I would have fought beside him if the whole world came against. But he traded all our history for somebody else's. Respect. A stranger doesn't know your wounds. A brother knows exactly where they are. That's why betrayal from your own blood always leaves the deepest scar. My brother sold me out and called it business in the end. He shook my hand that morning, then betrayed me as a friend. I would have covered his back. I would have taken every fall. But he put a price on loyalty and sold me for it all. Mama used to tell us, blood is thicker than the rain. She believed we'd stand together when the world became too strange. I wish she could have seen us years after she was gone. Two brothers in the same room, acting like we didn't belong. He said, it's nothing personal. I said, that's the problem. How can you make betrayal sound like something ordinary? You didn't just hurt me, you changed the way I trust. I don't want revenge, I don't need to see you fall. I've already learned the lesson, and that's enough after all. You can keep your new friends, keep your money, keep your place at their table. Just don't call me brother when you need somebody stable. My brother sold me out and called it business in the end. He shook my hand that morning, then betrayed me as a friend. I would have covered his back, I would have taken every fall, but he put a price on loyalty and sold me for it all. Same blood, same childhood, different man. Nobody knows I wait for you. Every night around 11, I turn the porch light on, like I'm expecting you from heaven. Nobody knows I still remember the sound of your key, the way you used to knock twice before you came inside to me. Everybody thinks I'm over you because I stopped saying your name. But silence isn't forgetting, it's just learning how to hide the pain. I've gotten good at living, I've gotten good at pretending, but some part of me still listens for your footsteps. Nobody knows I wait for you. Nobody sees me by the door. Nobody knows I still imagine you coming home once more. I've told the world I'm finished, I've told myself you're gone, but every night I leave a little light I don't know who holds your hand. I hope he treats you better than I ever could have planned. Maybe you've forgotten the little life we made. Maybe I'm just holding memories because they're all that stayed. I found your old blue sweater behind the bedroom chair. I almost threw it out, then stood there breathing in the air. Funny how a piece of clothing can make a grown man weak. If you ever come back, you might find the door unlocked, but don't mistake that for waiting. I'm not sure how long I can keep waiting for somebody who chose to leave. Nobody knows I wait for you. Nobody sees me by the door. Nobody knows I still imagine you coming home once more. I've told the world I'm finished. I've told myself you're gone. But every night I leave a little light burning until dawn. Maybe tomorrow I'll turn it off. Maybe tomorrow.
He was the man I trusted, the brother I never had. He knew every story, every secret that I carried. She knew him because of me. He knew her because of us. I never thought I'd have to choose between friendship and disgust. Then I came home early and saw them standing there. No words were necessary. I knew from the way they stared. He couldn't look me in the eye. She couldn't say my name. And suddenly the two people I trusted were standing in the same shame. Betrayal doesn't always knock. Sometimes it already has a key. Sometimes the people you invite inside are the ones who steal your peace. I'd never know. He took the hand I trusted and walked her through the door. I lost a lover that night, but I lost a brother too. Funny how one betrayal can show you what people really do. He called me the next morning, said he wanted to explain. I told him there was nothing that could make it right again. He said they didn't mean to hurt me, as if that changed what happened. Some people apologize because they feel guilty, not because they understand the damage. She sent a letter, I never opened it. Some doors don't need another conversation, they just need to stay closed. I could have hated them forever, but hatred is another chain. So I gave them both forgiveness and kept the distance just the same. My friend took my woman and thought I'd never know. He took the hand I trusted and walked her through the door. That night, but I lost a brother too. Funny how one betrayal can show you what people really do. I don't miss either of them. I miss who I thought they were.
We're two people in the same room, but we've been worlds apart. You sleep beside me every night, we don't know what's inside my heart. We talk about the bills, we talk about the weather, we ask what time we'll leave tomorrow, but never ask how we're doing together. I know your favorite coffee, you know the way I take mine, but somewhere between the years we stopped sharing what was on our minds. Love doesn't always disappear, sometimes it simply goes quiet, and two people can stay together long after they've stopped arriving. We're two people in the same room, two shadows in the dark. close enough to touch each other, too far apart to touch the heart. I hear you breathing beside me, but I don't know where you are. We're two people in the same room, and somehow living worlds apart. You used to tell me everything, even things I didn't ask. Now I hear about your life from pieces of your past. I don't blame you, maybe I changed too. Maybe somewhere along the way we both became afraid of the truth. We don't fight anymore, that's what scares me most. There was a time we'd argue, now we simply let things go. Maybe tomorrow I'll reach for your hand, maybe you'll reach back. Maybe we'll finally admit we've both been lonely in the same house. We're two people in the same room, two shadows in the dark, close enough to touch each other, too far apart to touch the heart. I hear you breathing beside me, but I don't know where you are. We're two people in the same room, and somehow living worlds apart. Sometimes the loneliest place is beside someone you love. She called me when he was gone, said she needed somebody to talk to. I knew what she meant before she said a word. Her husband was away, she was sitting in their bedroom, crying about her life. She said she didn't want anymore. I told her she should leave if she truly wanted freedom, but she said she was afraid of what she'd lose. I wanted to tell her I could give her everything. Instead I told her to sleep. There are moments when a man has to decide who he wants to be. not who his heart wants him to be. She called me when he was gone, and I stayed on the line, listening to the woman I love tell me she wasn't fine. I wanted to say, come to me. I wanted to say, be mine. But some doors should stay unopened, even when they look divine. Cried until the morning. I never said what I felt. When she thanked me for listening, I said, take care of yourself. Then the phone went silent, and the room felt twice as cold. I realized that loving someone doesn't always mean possessing them. Sometimes love is sitting in the dark and refusing to make their weakness into your opportunity. Maybe in another life she would have found me first. Maybe we would have had a chance, but I don't live in another life. I live with the choices I make here. She called me when he was gone, and I stayed on the line, listening to the woman I love tell me she wasn't fine. I wanted to say, come to me. I wanted to say, be mine. But some doors should stay unopened, even when they look divine. She never knew how close I came to asking her to stay. Maybe that's for the best. I don't need your apology. I've heard enough of those. Words are easy after midnight, when everybody knows. You say you didn't mean it. You say you lost control. You say you wish you'd done things differently, but wishing doesn't make it whole. I don't hate you, that's the truth. I just don't trust you anymore. And trust isn't something you rebuild with a sentence. It's built in the quiet, when nobody is watching. I don't need your apology.
I need you to stay away. Don't promise you'll be different. Just prove it somewhere else someday. I forgive you for my own peace, not because you earned it from me. I don't need your apology. I just need to finally be free. You keep asking for another chance, like chances grow on trees. Like I can hand you back my heart and pretend you won't cut it again. I gave you the benefit of doubt. You gave me every reason not to. That's enough. I'm not angry anymore. And that's how I know I'm finished. Forgiveness isn't an invitation. It isn't a key to my door. You can be forgiven and still never be welcome anymore. I don't need your apology. I need you to stay away. Don't promise you'll be different. Just prove it somewhere else someday. I forgive you for my own peace, not because you earned it from me. I don't need your apology. I just need to finally be free. Some goodbyes don't need anger, just a locked door and peace. There's a bar stool by the window where I sit every night. The bartender knows my whiskey and the way I like the lights. He knows not to ask questions, knows when I want to talk. Knows that sometimes a lonely man just needs somewhere to stop. I've watched couples come and go. I've watched strangers fall in love. I've watched men drink their courage, then realize it wasn't enough. And every night at closing, I sit there just the same, looking through the glass at people passing through the rain. Maybe I'm not waiting for somebody. Maybe I'm just waiting for myself.
the man I was before. I learned to put everybody else first. There's a bar stool by the window, and a story nobody knows. A lifetime in a glass of whiskey, and nowhere left to go. I come here when the city sleeps, when the world has had its say. I sit beneath the amber light and let the darkness have its way. One night an old woman sat beside me. She said, "You look like you've lost someone." I smiled and said, "I have." She asked, "Who?" I said, "A few people." She didn't ask again. That's why I remembered her. She understood that some losses don't fit into one name. The bartender turned the lights down. The rain began to slow. I finished what was in my glass and finally decided to go. There's a bar stool by the window, and a story nobody knows. A lifetime in a glass of whiskey, and nowhere left to go. I come here when the city sleeps, when the world has had its say. I sit beneath the amber light and let the darkness have its way. Tomorrow night I'll probably return, but tonight I think I'll walk home. If my brother calls tonight, I don't know what I'll say. I've rehearsed 1,000 answers, but none of them sound the same. He might say that he's sorry, he might say he was wrong. He might tell me he remembers how we used to get along. And maybe I'll forgive him. Maybe I've already tried. But forgiveness doesn't mean the old days come back alive. There are wounds that close, but never disappear. And there are people you can love without bringing them near. If my brother calls tonight, I'll listen to his voice. I won't pretend it never happened. I won't pretend I had no choice. I can forgive the man he became without forgetting what he did. If my brother calls tonight, I'll answer, but I won't be a kid. We were boys once, before pride got involved, before money, before secrets, before everything dissolved. I remember him protecting me from boys twice his size. I remember him telling me, don't ever be afraid. That's why betrayal hurts differently. When the person who taught you courage becomes the reason you have to learn it again. Maybe blood can open doors that trust keeps locked. Maybe one day we'll sit together and talk about the years we lost. But I'll never forget what the silence taught me. If my brother calls tonight, I'll listen to his voice. I won't pretend it never happened. I won't pretend I had no choice. I can forgive the man he became without forgetting what he did. If my brother calls tonight, I'll answer, but I won't be a kid. If he calls, I'll answer, but this time I'll protect myself too. I've spent my life chasing something I could never quite define. Money, love, respect, a place to leave my name behind. I thought if I became successful, nobody could hurt me again. I thought if I stayed composed, I'd never need a friend. But the older that I get, the more I understand. A man's greatest wealth is knowing who will hold his hand. I've lost people on the way here. I've lost parts of who I was. But every road eventually asks, what was all of this for? When I finally go home, I don't want a crowded room. I don't need 1,000 voices. I just need a little truth. Give me one honest conversation. One hand I know is real. When I finally go home, I want to remember what it feels like to feel. I've loved women I couldn't keep. I've trusted men who lied. I've stood in rooms full of people and still felt empty inside. I've forgiven my brother, even though we grew apart. I've learned that being a gentleman doesn't mean having no heart. It means knowing when to speak, knowing when to leave, knowing that forgiveness doesn't mean surrendering your peace. So if you see me someday and I'm quieter than before, don't think I've become colder. I've just learned what deserves my warmth. When I finally go home, I don't want a crowded room. I don't need 1,000 voices. Just need a little truth. Give me one honest conversation. One hand I know is real. When I finally go home, I want to remember what it feels like to feel. I've spent enough years trying to be everything for everybody. Now I just wanna be myself.
When I finally go home, I hope somebody leaves the light on.
Not because they need me, but because they want me there. I've spent my life chasing something I could never quite define. Money, love, respect, a place to leave my name behind. I thought if I became successful, nobody could hurt me again. I thought if I stayed composed, I'd never need a friend. But the older that I get, the more I understand. A man's greatest wealth is knowing who will hold his hand. I've lost people on the way here. I've lost parts of who I was. But every road eventually asks, what was all of this for? When I finally go home, I don't want a crowded room. I don't need 1,000 voices. I just need a little truth. Give me one honest conversation, one hand I know is real. When I finally go home, I want to remember what it feels like to feel. I've loved women I couldn't keep. I've trusted men who lied. I've stood in rooms full of people and still felt empty inside. I've forgiven my brother, even though we grew apart. I've learned that being a gentleman doesn't mean having no heart. It means knowing when to speak, knowing when to leave,
Forgiveness doesn't mean surrendering your peace. So if you see me someday and I'm quieter than before, don't think I've become colder. I've just learned what deserves my warmth. When I finally go home, I don't want a crowded room. I don't need 1,000 voices. I just need a little truth. Give me one honest conversation, one hand I know is real. When I finally go home, I want to remember what it feels like to feel. I've spent enough years trying to be everything for everybody. Now I just want to be myself. When I finally go home, I hope somebody leaves the light on. Not because they need me, but because they want me there.